Hey guys, welcome back. Today I am showing you snap words, if you didn't know, obviously, from the picture. So I did share this in an unboxing, but I just did a brief thing. So today I wanted to talk about it. I am so excited about this. I pretty much got these because my kids have dyslexia, and when you have dyslexia, you need to be taught differently than most kids because, background information, a child without dyslexia, it only takes them anywhere from 4 to 14 times to store a word in their long-term memory. Whereas a child with dyslexia, it takes them at least, okay? Listen to the gap, the number gap here. So we got 4 to 14 with someone without dyslexia, and someone with dyslexia, it takes at least 40 times. What? Yes. No wonder it's been a ride, an exhausting ride, teaching my child to read. My 4 youngest, really. Actually, Joy, I haven't really done much with her. I mean, I've been like doing letter sounds and stuff, but that's about it. But my 3 middle children, I would say, if you want to sandwich them all as middle children. So, anyway, because of that, you have to approach things differently. And sight words and high frequency words, we were using All About Reading. And I mean, I do like All About Reading, some aspects of it. I hate the fluency charts. I hated doing, like, I only did All About Reading because my friend from our homeschool group gave it to me, and I was like, oh, I'll just try this out. And I tried it out, and it was great up until a point where we hit a brick wall. And I was talking to her actually not too long ago about this, and I'm just so thankful for her because it's so nice to talk to somebody who knows how you feel and how rough it is. It's hard. It's like nice to talk to somebody who can relate to your situation, because it really is. It's like, you know, you're really persevering through, okay? It takes a lot of perseverance, a lot of work going into it. Like I said, like 40 times per word. Like, you have to see that word at least 40 times. That's insane. And I can tell you that's true, because I don't know how many times we have looked at the word the, and it took them so long to remember the word the. Although I feel like the was probably the easiest sight word that they learned to do. But like even and, it's like they still are trying to remember how to do and I'm like, yo, we looked at this word, I feel like 1,000,000 times by now, and it hasn't been. But I switched curriculums, and I actually put my boys each on different curriculums. Justice is doing CLE because he actually likes to write. And Isaac I was trying Moving Beyond the Page, and there's not really a lot of writing in that, too much writing. It's mostly like cut and paste and hands-on tactile stuff, and he is like more kinesthetic. He likes that kind of stuff, and they're very short lessons. I know Moving Beyond the Page is like more of a gifted learner thing, but it really doesn't matter for my kids, because we might just have to stop and start a new curriculum or start over from the beginning and continue again. My friend that I was telling you about, she told me that she literally did the same curriculum over and over and over until it stuck, and lots of prayer. Lots of prayer and doing and repeating. Prayer, repeat. Prayer, repeat. But I don't know if Moving Beyond the Page is for gifted learners for like the other subjects. I don't know if it's like that for the reading, and I didn't realize that until after I already bought the reading. I was just like, oh, I like that Moving Beyond the Page is more hands-on. So that's why I got that for him. CLE, I'm doing CLE with Justice, and they have these sight word cards that have pictures on them. And I'm going to tell you what, when we were doing All About Reading, we would look at the same cards over and over and over, and I'm like, I don't even think they're ever going to remember these. Like, we've done this every single day, going over the same cards, and I'm like, this is daunting to me as the mother teaching this, and it's teaching me patience and perseverance as well. Okay, we're all getting worked on. So anyways, because of that, decided I'm trying something else. So I did CLE, and CLE has the sight word cards are in the picture form. Okay, I might even have them right here. No, I don't. I have them because we went to co-op and I took them with me to co-op. So anyway, they are picture card. They're like, you know, what are they called? Sight words with pictures on them. And I'm telling you, this kid looks at this word 2 times and he remembers the word. He could look at the same word on a blank black and white card and he will not remember it, even going over it 20 times. But you give him a card with a picture on it with that word and a sentence, which I like the sentence. CLE has the sentences on the back of how to use it in a sentence, and he remembers it. And even if he sees the picture and doesn't remember the word, I sometimes see him sitting there thinking what the sentence was. He remembers the sentence, and then he's like, oh yeah, that's that word. And it's been a game changer. So after that, I like Isaac moving beyond the page, they just have black and white cards. And I'm like, oh my gosh, I don't want the same thing to happen where we're piling up these cards and we can't move on because we have all these cards, and you can't move on to more complicated stuff if you can't get this, because then it makes reading so much harder because you're having to decode or remember so many things. It's exhausting. So I bought this. I saw these. I was actually going to get another box of CLE cards because they're both learning different things, okay? So I wanted to get him his own, but they don't have all the sight words that Moving Beyond the Page uses. So I found these when I was looking up like picture sight word cards. I found these snapword cards, and it is so cool. I think I bought the biggest package. They do come in like smaller packages. Like here's one with like a smaller package. Oh, look at this. They have a fun game. I might have to buy that. They have just all sorts of, look at right, and this is all for right-brained thinkers. So like this one says right-brained multiplication and division, which, you know what? My friend who has the dyslexic kid, she gave me some multiplication things I'm gonna have to take back out. They have a whole bunch of materials on this. It's called Child First Publications. So anyway, they have different packages you can buy of these cards. You can even buy them, I think, in even smaller ones on like those rings, like binder rings. Anyway, I ended up getting the biggest package because I'm using Moving Beyond the Page with Isaac, and I don't know what words each of these are going to have. I just thought, and every curriculum teaches sight words in a different like time period, you know, like not every, like I think most curriculums do teach like and the, but then they teach other words. Like Isaac has different words than Justice does. So that's why I just bought this whole thing. I wanted the whole thing so that I probably have all the words in this box, and that's why I bought all of it. So it comes with this, which said this is called the mini lessons 2. So I'm not sure where number 1 is, but I don't, if you want to use this, fine. I'm not using this because this is what it looks like. Okay, we got level 1 grass, and then it kind of teaches you, I can't really read this because I can't read backwards, so if you want to like screenshot it, you can take a little screenshot of it. But anyway, so it's going to tell you some information. I might read over some of these, but I don't know. To tell you the truth, I probably won't. But I don't know. Maybe I'll look over it again. But if you're just going to use them as flashcards, which that's what I've been doing, I'm not using that. But this also comes with this. This is the complete sight words in sentences. This is cool because here you have, each of these boxes are color coded, all right? And there's different levels. So if you use this as the curriculum and not just supplement like I'm using it to intertwine with another curriculum. That's why I'm not doing it the way that they're telling me to. This would be section 1 would be snapword list A. See, they have the same color. So it's going to tell you all the words, and all of those words are in this box. But I think it's like when you master these words, then you have all these sentences that they can read. That's pretty cool. And then you have these. And like I said, I have 11 boxes of them. So I'm only going to show you this. I already opened it because I've already used some of these. I've actually opened 3 of the boxes because I've used words from all of them so far to match up with the curriculum that we're doing. So they, like I said, every curriculum teaches sight words in a different, like a different time period. So anyway, these are them. Okay. It's a picture. You guys, seriously, look, every single one of these have a picture on them, and so amazing. So here is this word, and, right? Now, what's different from these than the Christian Light ones are the Christian Light ones only have the sentence on the back, whereas this has a hand motion too. So if you like that kind of more kinesthetic thing, which I feel like that's kind of like the vibe of moving beyond the page, then you would probably like these a little better. So this one is, the hand motion is hold your left hand palm up. So that's the hand motion. And then it says language. So now you're going to use it in a sentence. And you're going to tell them, and. So this word is and. There is an octopus on an island in an ocean. So isn't that wonderful? So there's the octopus on the island in the ocean. So I love that. They all are like that. And I'm telling you, these sentences are game changers. So since I started using these with Isaac, easily, quickly remembers them really good. Just like Justice does with the CLE ones. So that's really the only reason I got the big giant pack, is because I didn't know which words, because like I said, every curriculum teaches different sight words at different times, that I just wanted all of them, so I make sure I have all the words. And then if I wanted, I could probably just jump into this with maybe words. Maybe they didn't teach some of the words in here, and I want him to know them. So this one is numbers, colors, days, months, and seasons. I can't believe I didn't realize that. This is nice. What is this one? These ones are nouns. Okay. So we have snap words, and then we have, so we have snap words by lists, and then we have, these ones are nouns. So both of these are nouns. Well, not these. These two are nouns. Where was the other one that I see? This one is verbs. And then we have these, which are numbers, colors, days, months, seasons. I might have known this and then just forgot, but I don't know. I feel like I'm just now seeing it for the first time. But anyway, so that is a little bit about the snap words. You guys, I am so excited. If you have a child with dyslexia and has a hard time, or maybe your child doesn't have dyslexia, but they're still having a hard time with like sight words, I highly suggest, even if it's not this brand, because it is pretty pricey, but if you have multiple kids that are going to be doing it, maybe, but I guess it really just depends, because I feel like it's mostly right-brained dyslexic kids that need this. For real, I highly, highly, highly recommend pictures and words and stuff, because it works wonders. Amazing. I didn't know that it was going to be this amazing with the pictures. For real, it is a game changer, and I highly recommend these. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and stay tuned for the next video. All right, guys, have a blessed day.